and it's a 17-foot tiger shark. I'm like, I did not sign up for this. What the fuck? And at that point, I mean, you can't really do anything. You can't out swim it. You can't overpower it. You just have to surrender to whatever is going to happen. Now, I'm hanging on. I still hadn't mastered buoyancy yet. So buoyancy is what keeps you down in the water. So you do that by manipulating the amount of air that you have in your, in your buoyancy control device, in your BCD. And I didn't quite know what was happening. And I saw myself not being able to stabilize under the water. And I knew that I didn't want to move. I mean, it was just my instinct kicking in saying, do not move. Just be still, so that the shark doesn't see you as food.
Yeah, because they're attracted to movement.
They're attracted to movement, and they're attracted to things that flee them by nature. Genetically, they're programmed. If something is running away from me, I probably want to eat that, and so it's just a natural instinct that the shark has.
It's me at a buffet,
and then exactly. Well, and the shark, most often than not, we'll get to that in a second, but. I knew to be perfectly still. Eli was not scared at all. He was completely like mind blown. I mean, it wasn't. We had no idea we were going to encounter this 17-foot behemoth, under the water, and it was 3 times my size. I'm not kidding. And once you settled down and you allowed the urine to flow through your wetsuit, and thank goodness I had dropped the kids off at the pool before I went on the dive, because that would have been a very messy situation. So once that happens and you just surrender to that moment, and there's a lot of power in that word. Surrender seems like a weak word, but it's not. It's actually a word of strength. When you surrender to the moment and you allow whatever is going to happen, there is power in that. You're going to say, I'm giving myself up to this moment and God's will be done. And this beautiful creature who I'd been taught to fear my entire life, was so curious. I mean, she got up right on our grill, looked, oh, you're still here, motherfucker? Okay, I'm going to come back. And she would come back in a circle and come back. And this went on for like an eternity. And finally, my fear settled down. And then it was just awe